According to a report by the United Nations, by the year 2050, the population of Earth will reach approximately 9 billion, and by 2100, it could rise to 10.9 billion. In 1804, the Earth's population touched the 1 billion mark for the first time, and by 2024, it had surpassed 8 billion. While there are many things in this universe that could destroy our planet permanently, the continuously increasing human population could also be a reason for Earth's demise in the future. In such a situation, the question arises, what will happen if the population of Earth reaches 1 trillion? Will we be able to survive on this planet in such a condition? And how much population can Earth truly handle? So, in today's episode, I am going to answer all these questions. So let's begin today's episode. 1 trillion means 1 lakh crore. Friends, this is a massive number. If we compare this to the number of stars in our galaxy, it's 4 times more than the stars. The total land area of Earth is approximately 510 million square kilometers. Based on this, currently, around 15 people live in each square kilometer. But if our population reaches 1 trillion, about 2,000 people will start living in every square kilometer. Now, it's obvious that not all of Earth's land is habitable. So, in such a scenario, we will need to redesign our cities to accommodate such a large population. Possibly, we would have to build skyscrapers on a massive scale, because only by stacking people on top of each other can we manage to accommodate such a vast number of people. Secondly, we will have to learn to live in areas where life is currently not possible, like mountainous regions, deserts, and polar areas. Now, you might be wondering, if the population reaches 1 trillion, will there be enough food available on Earth for so many people? No matter how deep our calculations go, the answer will still be no. Producing enough food through agriculture for 1 trillion people will be almost impossible. Even if we consume all the creatures in the rivers, oceans, and on land as food, such a large population wouldn't survive more than a decade. By the way, the availability of food is a secondary issue. First, we need to think about whether we can produce that much food, because with such a massive population, will our environment remain as it is today? The answer is no. It's estimated that every person releases about 2 tons of carbon dioxide annually. Even if we exclude industrial activities and only consider daily life activities, the world's population contributes around 20% to global carbon dioxide emissions. Now imagine, when the world population reaches 1 trillion, how much the CO2 levels in our atmosphere will increase and how much the oxygen levels will decrease. In such a situation, it will not only be difficult for humans, but for any living creature to breathe properly, and the high levels of CO2 will threaten the survival of all living beings. Scientists believe that if even 10% of this scenario comes true, there will be serious breathing problems, and diseases like asthma will become extremely common. Additionally, diseases like lung cancer may also be seen in every second or third person. Let's assume for a moment that somehow we managed to survive in that situation, but there will be more problems ahead. Some time ago, the entire world was grappling with the coronavirus outbreak, and we were emphasizing social distancing. But when 2,000 people live in every square kilometer, even thinking about social distancing will become impossible. Perhaps you don't know that it's not just the coronavirus that has spread in the world. Other viruses and bacteria have also caused diseases from time to time. Every 100 years, a pandemic occurred. However, pandemics are usually limited to one region or country and are controlled easily. But when Earth's population reaches 1 trillion, stopping even small diseases from spreading will become impossible. Another important aspect is that more population will put more weight on the Earth's surface. Simply put, this pressure will push the layers of the Earth downward, which will ultimately affect the Earth's core. As a result, the temperature of the core will increase, leading to a rise in volcanic eruptions and other natural disasters worldwide. So the question arises, can our Earth truly handle a population of 1 trillion? I think after watching this video, you've got the answer. Therefore, we need to discuss what the maximum capacity of Earth is. A biologist from the University of Alabama in America, Edward Wilson, wrote in his book, The Future of Life, that our Earth and its resources have a limit, and beyond that, Earth cannot handle a larger population. According to him, the maximum population capacity of Earth is 10 billion, or approximately 1,000 Cairo people. This means we will reach this limit by 2050. And after that, living on this Earth will become difficult. In such a scenario, it becomes essential for humanity to quickly explore the possibility of life on another planet and establish human settlements there. I know, doing all this so quickly seems impossible. But the good news is that many organizations worldwide believe that by the end of the 21st century, the population of Earth will start declining. This means that instead of increasing, there is a possibility that our population might decrease. This is because the fertility rate is continuously dropping worldwide. Along with this, many countries are also creating strict rules to control the population. Moreover, we cannot completely rule out the possibility of a world war or a major pandemic like the coronavirus in the coming decades. However, friends, there is one more concept that emerges here, which is that over time, we humans might adapt to such an environment. That is, we might evolve. If you are our regular viewer, you might know how our ancestors adapted to harsh conditions and learned to survive. In the same way, it's possible that in the future, we too will evolve, and we might develop abilities that make us immune to pollution, or we might even survive on less food. I would like to repeat a line from one of my old videos. It's a law of nature that it takes away everything we don't need and provides us with what is necessary for our survival. So, we can believe that in the future, nature will surely give us the abilities we need to stay alive. That's all for today's video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel because I keep making such interesting videos. See you in another video. Till then, goodbye.